What's up guys? Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Today we're going to be taking a look at Chainlink and its recent price action, along with some talk about news and fundamentals and with the price prediction for the short and the long term as well. Before we begin, we'd just like to say thank you so much to everyone for their continued support, the likes and subscribers, Patreon and YouTube members, and all your amazing comments and sharing. We appreciate you all so much at the channel and we've been growing incredibly fast recently, so thank you to all of you. Our community has been growing amazingly well recently and it's all down to you guys, so thank you so much. If you want to support the channel, please like and subscribe so you don't miss any videos and turn on bell notifications as well. We're posting 4 videos per day, so come back every day for daily updates and analysis. In any instance, you can sign up to our free Telegram via the description. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. So as you can see, Chainlink recently has been on an absolute tear to the downside. I mean, this is literally basically a straight down movement, which is very disheartening to see for many people who are invested in Chainlink. Obviously, the market continues to be extremely volatile and frothy, largely because of what we can tell as massive amounts of manipulation to the Bitcoin price currently. We're seeing huge volume to the downside and then basically normal retail trading volume to the upside. What we're seeing is people dumping like $200, $300, $500 million dollars worth of Bitcoin onto the market, basically cascading liquidations all the way down as people basically get liquidated out of their long positions. And then we're seeing price action, basically volume extremely low afterwards, back to normal retail trading volume. So we're feeling like basically there's a lot of manipulation going on in the market right now. It seems very likely that most cryptocurrencies that are seeing very extended moves to the downside that are almost parabolic are going to see a very nice bounce soon, because this basically, with all the demand that is currently out there for cryptocurrency, it seems very unlikely to us that the bull run is just going to fizzle out with extreme fear. There's always going to be someone out there that buys the dip, and obviously once we see that equilibrium in the market again and things return to balance, we are going to see more upwards price action for all of these cryptocurrencies as we keep on trying to tell people. Obviously there's a huge amount of fear in the market right now, but we don't think that the price action to the upside for the rest of the year and the bull run is over, and it seems very likely to us that things are going to bounce sooner rather than later. So as we can quite clearly see here, Chainlink has actually come back down and perfectly retested this previous swing high, which hadn't actually been retested all that much. As we can see here, we did almost come back down and retest it on this correction, but we have actually been slowly trading it up inside of this channel, as we can see. But obviously with the recent correction in the market, we came back down. We actually just broke straight through the floor of this channel here with the huge correction and sell-off in the market. Came back up and had a small bounce where we saw a bounce off of some of these levels here. There's a large level of structure at around $23, but we've actually broken through the floor and are now moving downwards again. It seems as though we're now bouncing off of this previous swing high as a level of support and resistance at around $19 here. As we can see, there is quite a lot of structure in these levels. And so far we've seen around a 65% correction for Chainlink from its all-time high, which is really obviously this is the reason everyone's getting scared out of the market. It's because there is a massive amount of fear in the market right now and uncertainty with the manipulation that seems to be happening with Bitcoin right now. But essentially we would recommend everyone just zoom out and take a breath if you're feeling as though things are getting a bit too much in the cryptocurrency space right now, because it seems very likely to us, considering there's never been more USDC and USDT waiting on exchanges than there has been before. There's literally never been more accumulation by whales than we've ever seen in terms of taking a look at blockchain analysis. So it's very likely to us that, from what we can see, most people are waiting for the volatility to subside before they get back into the market. There's a massive amount of money out there that is still waiting on the sidelines basically to get back into things. So we're not too concerned about what's going on currently. Obviously it's never nice to see a correction of around 65%, but we do think that this was largely a manipulation of Bitcoin which led the whole market down. And it does seem as though it's been more of a capitulation than a correction. And it does seem like this is a very parabolic move to the downside. So it seems very likely to us that there is going to be a bounce sooner rather than later. We can see that Chainlink is bouncing in and around these key levels here As we can see at around $19, this is a very strong level of support. We probably will be seeing a bounce for Chainlink, we think, in the next week or so. We may go lower and maybe retest these around these $16 levels, as we can see, depending on what Bitcoin does. Obviously, everything in the short term is very predicated on whatever Bitcoin does, but we do strongly believe that Chainlink is a massive project for the long term. And we'd like to stress to everyone, if you're feeling quite stressed about the current price action of cryptos, then you probably need to zoom out and also consider the long term rather than the short term. Obviously, the short term doesn't seem great right now for Chainlink. It has broken through lots of layers of resistance in a huge capitulation here, obviously to the downside. But it does seem as though to us that once Bitcoin gets a bounce, Chainlink is probably going to get a bounce as well. So very likely that the price action is going to start to pick up, especially if we see a bounce for Bitcoin. Obviously, Bitcoin's leading the market right now, so the short term really does remain to be seen for this. But the long term, obviously nothing has changed for Chainlink whatsoever. It's a massive project with massive fundamentals. We think in the long term it's going to continue to perform very well. So short term, very difficult to know for Chainlink, obviously, because of the current frothy market conditions and manipulation that seems to be happening. But obviously, in the long term, Chainlink is a massive project with huge fundamentals, so we're strongly expecting that there is going to be a massive amount of demand for Chainlink in the future, and we're probably going to be seeing huge price targets for Chainlink by the end of the year once these things sort themselves out. So that's our video for Chainlink today, guys. We'd like to thank everyone for watching. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please let us know down in the comment section below. Also, make sure to hit the like button, as it helps the channel out so much. So if you're a fan of the channel, please hit the like button now. Currently, only 10% of viewers are subbed, and we'd love to see our community continue to grow more, so please hit the big red subscribe button. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, please sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below, or sign up to YouTube membership by hitting the join button right next to the sub below this video, where you can get access to our private Discord. We're going to be offering a host of additional benefits, including coin calls, and the higher tiers gain one-to-one access to us personally, as well as a look at our personal portfolio, our daily research of cryptos with massive potential, not to mention a 100x portfolio that we're currently constructing. So please take advantage of that there. Don't forget to get 2 free stocks with Webull by signing up and then depositing $100 using our link in the description below. You can quite literally deposit the $100, get your 2 free stocks, and then withdraw the money, so there's no reason not to do that, and they could be valued all the way up to $1,600 each, but don't forget to actually deposit as well after signing up. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.